good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be when you are watching this video. Today we are doing this look. We're creating this look. So this is a Euphoria Inspired Makeup look. I have been just so inspired by everything I've seen on Instagram, all the things that everyone's doing. I got committed. I bought some gems from Amazon and I wanted to kind of just try something out. So this is what we are doing today. And if you would like to see how I created this look, just go ahead and keep watching. Forgive my lighting down here. I'm still really trying to figure that part out. But I am going to start off with the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. Just going to smack that all over my eyelids. I should scoot in a little bit closer. Just scoot in a little bit closer. We're friends now. We're friends now. I can scoot in. And then to apply these, I just use like a basic packing brush and then like a little fluffy brush to kind of just like blend it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. So for the eyeshadow look I'm doing today with all of the beautiful purples, I'm using the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette because it just has such an amazing range of purples. I'm going to jump right in with Deviant. I always use some kind of stencil for my eye shape and it just helps so much with like getting a really nice wing on I can't talk any of your looks. I've been really meaning to watch Euphoria, but you know, I have a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, watch this show, like it's so good, it's really amazing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like I just heard it was really depressing and you know, like sad, and they're like, yeah. So that's not super compelling for me, right? Like I don't want to watch something that's just kind of like sad and depressing. I'm going in with Vivid Mood next to kind of just build this wing a little bit more, add some more definition to it. I'll probably check it out at some point. I just don't want to watch something that's sad and depressing. You feel me? That wing buildup is looking nice, I must say. This is my favorite purple palette because I had a lot of purple eyeshadows that just kind of really look patchy. Like that's genuinely a problem with purple. That was honestly a lot of what I saw about the reviews about this palette, is that the purples are not patchy and that's really hard to do. So I just love this palette so much. Okay, it's gonna be a pretty purpley look, right? So I'm gonna go into Take the Crown next. It's this really beautiful like shimmery purple shade and pop that right on. Oh, do you see that? It's like I'm using this palette for the first time all over again. It's just so perfect. You know what? I'm just gonna go all out. I'm gonna put some setting spray on this brush. Just make it even more shimmery and grab a little bit more of the product. Gorgeous. Honestly, I don't feel like this is taking that long. I feel like the first time I did this, it took forever. Okay, I'm gonna jump back into Vivid Mood and just kind of like smudge these two together a little bit. And then I just like really quickly just smoothed out the wing lines a little bit. There were some spots where there was just like a little bit of, I guess, lack of definition, or like it just kind of ended in some places. That's totally my bad. So I'm just kind of fixing that up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to build off of that wing even more. I think I'm going to go into Blood Queen and just build the liner. Like, we're not using actual eyeliner for this one. We are just using the eyeshadows. So I want it to look like it's almost a liner. And then what I like to do for this step, so this is just kind of like a small detailed smudger brush. This one doesn't usually come in a set. It's an M213, and you usually have to buy this one on its own, like you have to. I would highly recommend. And then I'm going in with the M165, so it's kind of just like an angled, like perfect for eyeliner kind of brush, and really defining this area here, making it more like eyeliner-y. Okay, so you can see like this side turned out almost perfect, like that's exactly the way that I would want it. But this side got a little bit thick towards the top, so I'm just gonna go back in with my big packing brush that I have the remains of the primer on, and I'm just gonna kind of like correct that. So eyeshadow is almost done. I'm going in with Beauty Sleep for my inner corner and building that kind of back onto my lid a little bit as well, just to give it even more of like a, I don't know, like a purple sunset kind of look to it. I usually like to do my foundation after my eyeshadow because of how much fallout there usually is. It just kind of happens. But I'm going to go off camera for a second. I'm going to do my foundation and kind of just get my under eye ready to go and whatnot. But I did want to show you one thing that I do. So I was watching a Jordan Lipscomb YouTube video, and she was going through like TikTok hacks or whatever. And one of them was basically putting your primer and your first layer of foundation on together. That stuck with me. I have been doing that. It turns out like completely the way that it should. It's such like a simple little thing, a little adjustment to what you're doing, but it saves you some time and it works. Okay, so to kind of just top this look off on the bottom, I think I'm gonna dip into Royal Pain for my under eye color. I think I'm gonna go into High King for just kind of like a little bit of definition on my under eye. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna do a little bit more to my inner corner, so I'm gonna take Beauty Sleep again, pop that right into my inner corner now that my foundation's all done, and I'm gonna sweep this under a little bit. I think it's called like doggy eye, when it's like swept under the eye a little bit. I've been really feeling that, so here we are. And to really make this look shine, I am going in with Jeffree Star's Extreme Frost. Just, oh, so shimmery. I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner, and honestly a little bit on my eyelid too, because why not? I'm gonna wet this down as well because it just works so much better. I'll be using that again for my highlight. It's so, it's gorgeous. I am going to pop on some mascara and we'll do the gems next. Now time for the fun part. So I am using these gems that I got from Amazon. They came in a pack together. I'm using the 11 on the colorful pack, and then I'm using the smallest like shimmery opalescent, I guess, kind of gem, number 12 on this one. It was actually a pretty good deal on Amazon. It comes with this tool that you can use to put on the gems, which is so needed. I would not be able to do it without it. And then I did also get a little pack from Sally's. These are like nail gems, and I'm using like the smallest colorful gems as well. I just wanted a variety of sizes for this look, so we're gonna do it. So I kind of want this to be lined up almost like I'm doing a wing that's attaching with the gems. So it's going to be kind of like a little bit of like a wing shape. It's going to be very subtle, but you'll kind of see it. So I'm going to use my lash adhesive glue and just pop that on. Probably, ooh, this is the worst part. Okay. Right there. We're committing. Take the big gem and pop that on first. These actually dry pretty fast, so it's not too crazy. Let's see, I'm gonna do the white one out there. White opalescent. There. And then I'm gonna do this darker purple one that I picked out about right, I don't know, somewhere, you'll see. Right there, I guess. Dope. Okay, and then the light purple gem, I'm just gonna do, I kind of want to do more this time, honestly. Maybe I'll do like 2. We'll do 2. That's the gems. How freaking cute! Even from far away, like you can really tell these are just so... I don't know why it took me so long to even put gems on my face, to be honest. It's the move. I'm gonna do the other side off camera because that, you know, took a minute, but you get the idea. Okay, so sick, so sick. The last thing we're doing is lipstick. Words. Okay, so I have quite the concoction of lipsticks that I'm going to be using today. So I'm using Jeffree Star's Scorpio as kind of like an outline for my lips. And then we are going in with Deceased. It's like a nude purple, but I found that one to be a bit too much. I wanted it to be a little bit more of a nude, but still with a purple tint. So I'm finishing it off with Mannequin, and then we're finishing it off with some gloss. Have to do it. I'm using this gloss that's now turning pink because of how many nude lips I've used with it. It's Trust Fund Beauty. My wonderful friend Kimmy, she got this for me along with a lot of other things. She's basically my sugar mama for makeup. She gets me everything I need, and even things that I didn't know I needed, like this. So that's gonna be my gloss. And we'll kind of do this on camera. You know what, like I'm terrible. I'm really bad with lip liner and whatnot. So what I like to do is I have this little brush I got from Mary Kay. My mom sells Mary Kay, and I kind of use it as like an outline. So I'm not a huge advocate for buying a bunch of lip pencils. I know that you need them. Okay, I know that. I'm very aware. But this is my workaround until I talk myself into buying some. My same friend Kimmy did buy me some lip liners as well. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. But we're gonna do this with this lip look because, you know, I just want that dark purple outline. I am so jealous of those people that just, like, you know those Instagram videos, they just outline their lips and it's perfect and like they do it in like 4 seconds. This took 3 minutes. This took 3 minutes and it's not even close to perfect. This is my weakness. I almost forgot to do blush. I'm just gonna like put some on now. This is the Milani, let's see, Supercharged Rose Recharge. It's really great. I love it. It's got like a little bit of a dewy effect to it. All of the Milani ones do. To finish this off, I'm going back in with this Jeffree Star highlighter because it's bomb. Look at that. It's all dewy, I guess, anyways, but you can really see just that extra layer of shimmer with this stuff. Okay. This is the finished look. I love it. I think the purple really brings out my eyes as well. Like, I think my eyes look a little bit lighter than normal. We kind of just set the mood here. I'm feeling it. I'm fully feeling it. Okay, well, that is everything for this makeup video. I really hope that you enjoyed kind of just the creation of this. I hope that you found it helpful, if even just where to get some gems off of Amazon for super cheap. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I just cannot thank you enough. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. And definitely give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. And I hope to see you next time.